Grüezi and welcome back to Endless Space 2, where today we are going to start a new adventure with Horatio. Now, Horatio is an interesting faction, and let's look at what he does actually. So, his specialty is Gene Hunter, can splice the genetic material of other factions to enhance its population. Splicing requires the sacrifice of some individuals. This is a potentially really powerful ability that can make Horatius populations the best of all population types in the whole galaxy, but it takes a while to get there. Then we also start with Savali citizens that are actually pretty great because they make more science unhappy and more approval just so. We also have crowded planets, which gives us a more population slots, content citizens, which reduces the overpopulation effects. We have also perfect genes, which doubles the hero recovery time on heroes. This, in my opinion, is a rather useless thing because if you get your heroes injured or something like that, it's pointless. I mean, you're doing something wrong if your hero is injured. Let's say it this way. They also have Price of Perfection, so they have more ship construction costs, but they also deal a little bit more damage. And we also start with two techs. One of them is bare earth foams, which allows us colonization of Mediterranean planets, as well as off-world agribusiness, which gives us the ability to talk to minor civilizations and build the infinite supermarkets. Quite useful, but none of the really useful techs that would give you production or science. We also start with Horatio Prime, which is a Mediterranean planet, a dictatorship, which allows us to have full control on our Senate, as well as the Ecologists Party. Now, that means we are going to be very food focused. Also, we're going to be very approval focused, as well as being able to capitalize on what are they called? Curiosities, or anomalies rather. And it allows us to colonize all planets. So let's get going. I have green, of course, because as the Horatio Emerald Skins here says, he liked emerald green this weekend. That is all. So I'm gonna go with green, also because it's ecologists. I think that goes quite well. And the rest is as usual. Let's get started. Now, the Horatio were already in Endless Space 1, and there I honestly didn't like them that much. But since they have a very unique ability, let's say, in Endless Space 2, I think they are a great addition. Also, the story of Horatio is just amazing, which is going to be told in the opening cinematics that should start any second now. Also, the ships are kind of weird bug-like looking.
They only ever saw what was in the mirror. I always saw what was beyond. They saw deformity.
Look at him. That kid is scary.
I found beauty.
Stay away, weirdo.
They saw madness.
Cross the line, sir.
I found genius.
This is not a game.
For the longest time, I have been the only one who sees what lies beyond the mirror. But soon, very soon, they will see it as well.
Nice. Oh, a armed galaxy. So yeah, in case you didn't know or realize, Horatio is a little bit of an eccentric. He was a multi-billionaire that left the United Empire some time ago in a colonizer ship in cryostasis until he found a suitable planet, which he aptly named Horatio Prime. He found some cloning technology of the Endless that allowed him to prolong his life practically indefinitely. And yeah, it's important. At some point, he got bored and just cloned himself. And his goal is to beautify the universe by filling it with Horatio. So we have ourselves a hero, and it is a overseer. So we'll plop that down right on our starting system. We have here a savanna planet. It's going to be quite nice for early expansion. We also have ourselves starting stuff. We have Transvine and Eden Incense. So basic resources, that's quite nice. Probably both from our citizens. Yes, they are. So we will need Eden Incense to boost our populations. All right. First of all, we should probably also build the drone networks just to get started here and research the most essential technologies here, just so we get some basic stuff going. All right, then we should also start looking at those curiosities. We found Transvine, that's great. We can boost the Zavali if we want to. And had a pelagic life, also quite nice. And since we now still have one probe, let's see in which direction should we go. We should go towards the right with our colonizer, because I want to kind of block off as soon as possible, and we can potentially send a probe here and go in the middle direction with our ship. We did find that had a pelagic life, Transvine, and Eden Incense, so we could potentially boost our population. Question is whether I want to. It would double everything, and honestly, it's not such a bad thing. And it's cheap, so why not? We could actually also boost those. Are we happy yet? We actually are. It's not gonna like make any of these grow faster that way, but it will give us more bonuses. And I mean, it's 3 science early on. That makes a difference, you know. It actually reduced the turns by 2. I think it was 7 before. So what do we have here? We have steps, baron. So I guess steps it's going to be. Not only because we have Transvine, which increases our approval here, we probably even want to go here for the potential bonuses. And even if it has negative anomalies, we will be able to get a law that gives us more food per anomaly. And even, I think, percentage bonus, so it's going to be pretty nice. Production is very poor on both systems, though. Another question is, do I want Transvine in my system development? Because in that case, I will want to go there. I don't know of any other resources right now. Jadonics would be great. But I mean, even if it's going to be colonized pretty quickly, and we already have it in this system anyway. Actually, not yet. Close. If we want it, we can get it easily. So yeah, let's go here in the hopes that we are going to be lucky with an anomaly. And yeah, it's going to be slow initially, very slow even. But soon we're going to get to a point where food is going to be not a big deal. So I do also want to get this planet colonized as well as getting basic stuff done. So for now, I think I'm gonna just queue this up like so. And next turn, I'm also probably gonna get... maybe not. I will see whether it's gonna make sense or not. So that's our first turn. Let's go. I also should put a hacking defense on our system here, just in case there are some annoying ones. Also, we should check whether we have the Nakalim. We do have the Nakalim. Orange is Nakalim. Ooh, this is a great system. Mediterranean with a bad anomaly, that's alright. We also have a Terran, a forest. Most notably, we have the strategic resources. This is the most important. So we probably will send a colony to the forest planet. And I should do that rather soon. And this will increase our food a bit. Yeah, I think that's alright this way. I mean, it's gonna take still quite a long time. It would require 10 ships to be sent out. So that the system is gonna get full. I don't know how often the ships are getting sent out, because I mean here it says 29 from outpost, so that would mean one per turn, basically. I don't know, I haven't seen one yet. So we also found Viacorus, which is a single planet star, which is not all that great. I think I'm gonna not colonize that one, at least for the nearest future. We'll see what the curiosity is, but I don't think I'm gonna be interested in that. Okay, we also found the Cidius trees. So this is gonna continue, so that's fine. I kinda wanna get those curiosities. At least, yeah, I kinda wanna get those curiosities, so just we have that sorted. So Transfine and the Cidius trees. Nice. So for now, the law here does not make sense yet, since we don't have an anomaly anywhere. As soon as we have the savannah, it will make sense though. So there's one ship. I wonder whether we see another one just now. Apparently not. So maybe every second turn that would make this every 20 turns. That's weird though. If the ship contains 29 food and we lose 29 food per turn, it should send it out every turn, otherwise we're losing food. That's weird. Alright, so we have ruins, atmospheric, and life form. Let's go for the atmospheric first. It's likely to be an anomaly. Yes, and it's a good one. It's an actually great one. Look at that. Garden of Eden. The colonization here was a good call. So we also have ruins, which might just give us some loot. But the life form might give us either an anomaly or a deposit of something. So I think I'm gonna stay here for a bit until I have the probes to do so, and then continue to explore. So yeah, I definitely also want to get Eridanus as soon as possible, not that anybody snatches it from me. I should also be wary of pirates, because I don't want the pirates to take that system. Alright, let's get these ones first here, the life forms. Actually, let's look at the quest. Maybe we have to scan anomalies. So we can either multiply for a food thing, we can do luxury for some influence, or power for some production. That would require a lot of luxury stock. But on the other hand, one thing that the Horatio are good at is, because they're in a dictatorship and because of their speciality, whenever they invade an enemy system, they have the option, instead of to pillage, they can force abduct some populations, which is going to be great for this one here, where we can splice the genes of other population types into our own. So if we splice the Zvali right now, we would get this one on our main species in addition. And looking at species like the Cravers or the Vodiani or the Riftborn, this is gonna be a huge deal. And if we just manage to abduct their pops, we don't even need to take over their systems. We just need to abduct enough of their pops to do our thing. This is especially then useful when we want to get we don't want to get over our cap, but still. So given that, I will want to go for religious laws later, so that we can just invade in Cold War, because this confuses the hell out of the enemies. And I totally want to do that, and maybe taking the luxury here is gonna be the right thing. Also, this is only a once per empire building, so it's only gonna be useful in one system, and I think I'm gonna go with that. So, let's see, let's get this life form here. It was another Transvine, alright. So we're gonna start gathering this. It's a poor deposit, so I guess only one per turn. That means you stay there for one more turn. Okay, see, we found this collapsing star, which might mean that we might have Umbral Choir next to us. Maybe, maybe not, we'll see. But yeah, we should be wary about that. I think we just did our research, so we should technically also build that one as soon as possible. Though on the other hand, it's only going to give us 10 for now. So maybe what I should do is build this one. What? It's going to take so long. Get some more science and dust in, colonize, and then build that. It's going to be a huge number of turns. Okay. What did we just unlock? 3 unique star system improvements. Well, that will take a while. So, given that we're gonna have this one soon, and I think we're gonna settle on that planet, we should probably also get the Hyperium technology. And since I don't really have many options for, if I go to the right screen, for luxuries here, I could go for dust or for approval from what we see right now. Or even, yeah, dust or approval. And I think we're gonna go for approval simply because I think dust is not gonna be an issue. And approval might become an issue. It's usually not, but it will also allow us to expand a little more. So we can strive for getting these higher tier ones as well. And since the Horatio will focus on luxuries, senior tourism agencies is a no-brainer, so we're gonna get that along with the marketplace, of course. This way we can have the basic system development, and after that we will probably have to invest in food and securing our borders, something like so. We definitely want to have as many manpower modules as we can, because those are going to be just hugely beneficial to us. Horatio doesn't need to siege. Horatio just drops as many clones as possible in one turn and takes the system over. Alright, let's get the last anomaly here and continue. That was sad, we didn't even find anything. So we have our defense in place just to make sure, right. One more turn, we're gonna get our colonizer for Eridanos. Hopefully nobody snatches it until then. Alright, so let's just send a probe here and continue on our way. It's a lot of interconnection here between the systems. I haven't even set it too high. So I think in a few turns the pirates will start spawning. Oh, come on, you can't even make it in one turn. I think I can fix that. Oh, we found somebody. Who's that? The He-Show. Ooh, this is potentially a problem. Also, they're gonna snatch themselves a very good system. Unless we can make a ship fast enough to get there, but I think I should still... You stupid idiot. Okay, I'm gonna go for the Terran planet and try to outfood them. Although it's gonna be difficult because they can basically just take over the system anytime they want. Oh god. Alright, let's make this ship faster to start with. Start, I mean. I can't talk anymore. So, okay, with that we should be able to get there in one turn. That was unfortunate because I would have wanted to settle on that Terran planet. They make 9.2 and I'm gonna make 8. But I'm gonna be closer, and if I wanted to I can blockade the system. So they will potentially do the same here. Actually, they can't even. So, this is a question now what I should do. So, basically, if in such a situation I get my colony down first, this planet is gonna stay colonized. If I do this and he loses his outpost in one turn, the planet will decolonize, and once I take over the system I will only have this one. So I'm not sure whether I should do that. The problem here now is that he can basically buy out the planet or the system anytime he wants. He'd have to spend K for that, I think 75 for the minimum. So I think I'm gonna go the safe way. I want this system, he cannot have it. And he will also go already for Neckar.
In the name.
So I will have to ask him to remove his outpost. Maybe he's even gonna do that. I doubt it. Yeah, he's not. Let's press him. So for our starting hero, we have to be a bit careful of what we want to do. We are currently making minus 14 food, which is really bad because we need populations. So we can do a 5% more food, which would be around, let's say that's 67, 77, 84. 5% of that is gonna be not much, that's 4 food. So this one, while not being a fertile planet on the system, it's still 10 food. This is gonna give us 3 food, so yeah, I think this is the way to go. At least for now. It didn't change our food loss, because it's just gonna be rerouted in those systems here. But yeah, we're gonna get this in... Oh, he also does it now. Interesting. He's gonna take longer, way longer. So yeah, this is definitely the right option now. So, you get there, you do some curiosities, and move on. Wow, that's a lot. So I guess we want to find luxuries and stuff. We didn't find any luxury deposits though. XP. Kinda pointless, but you know, we'll take it. I wonder whether I should send another colonization ship to Neckar just to compete there as well. But the problem then is I'm gonna have 3 places I want to colonize, and that can potentially be really, really bad for our food situation here. It's already bad. Would this give us food? It would. And it would push us to ecstatic, which also increases the food production. You know what? We might want to do that until we have at least 1 system, although that will slow us down tremendously. And this would certainly help. We can maybe shove it in here. I'm pretty worried here. Also, we found... Oh god, Vodjani. I mean, it's good. I like the Vodjani in a game with the Horatio, but the Horatio have one weakness. The early game, because they want to focus on economy, so they can snowball more than anybody else can. And their ships are rather weak compared to other factions. We got ourselves Academy discovered, but I wanted to click here. Okay, we can colonize Tundra now and have public-private partnerships. Nice. So the Leecher continued on its way, that's fine for me. And here we just continue exploring. Actually, I think I'm just gonna put a probe out there and gonna come back to Eridanos to scan some curiosities. Transvine. Yeah, they settled on Neckar as expected. On the snow? Why? Should have gone to the forest. Oh, alright, I mean, it does have Transvine. I give you that. How long is this gonna take? I kinda want to invest a little bit of dust in this one so it gets completed faster. Because the faster we get those up, the less long we have to worry about populations dying on our home system. And I want to see what this has an effect on. It doesn't really change anything here, but does it speed up our gain here? Doesn't really look like it, not that much even. So maybe, I don't know, it has applied because we get it from this one, right? Yeah, ecologist propaganda. So I think I'm gonna just continue building them. We need everything we can get. Also, our stuff has run out here, so let's just put it back in. We found the home system. Nice, that's what I wanted to find. Already the bug where we don't get completed stuff there. Perfect. So, do I want a colony on Nekar to compete with them? Because forest would totally be doable. And we will still be closer than them. I mean, I can maybe create one after getting that planet, because then I think I should have both of my systems colonized, yes. That said, in this way, it probably doesn't make sense to have... Yeah, no, let's keep it this way. Let's actually do it this way. I'm unsure. Oh, we should also start hacking, of course. Well, quite obvious. Can I make a... No, I can't make a thing there. Why does it want to go there? That's pointless. That's actually a really stupid way to go. Let's throw in one thing there. Alright, that way we should have the possibility to hack them without failure. That extra way here should definitely allow us to hack. Or not. That was unfortunate. Although, I mean, it could go worse, and the Hisho are definitely gonna take care of this problem fairly quickly. I guess now it's just waiting and hope that he doesn't buy it out, because that would be really, really bad.
Feel free to...
Yeah, of course you're aggressive. I would be aggressive too. I'm actually also aggressive. I need to check again how soon I have my ships. Because maybe I need to push back the system development for the sake of military. Because, as we can see, happiness, not really that big of a deal. At least not in the beginning. So I think I'm gonna have to push those back. Come on. There we go with that one. And Astrofinance can also go to the end. Is it the end? Yes, it is. All right. So, how much food? I think we should go for a lot of food, because, oh, come on, are you serious? Again, snow. Why? The good thing is he will not be able to colonize that quickly. At least not multiple systems. He can maybe get one, but then he's done for. Ooh, that's a wheel. Okay, and the hero, that's all right. I'm not gonna give him a curiosity there. We have the Dust trees. Actually, you know, unless he buys it out now, it doesn't matter. So I think I'm just gonna stay here for one turn. And then get the curiosity. So trees, experience, and more trees. Nice. So, this is gonna take 16 turns until we have the first ships. This is too long. By then, the Hisho might already start attacking us. Let's push this one back as well. We need at least this tier unlocked and at least our first proper combat ships. I'd prefer to also have this one available for the good beams. But we might have to go for lasers for now. Which is alright. I mean, it's not optimal, but it's better than nothing. So yeah, and the food is just gonna be necessary. I will have to keep that in. Yeah, our score actually does not look that great. So, we just completed 2 things. Now the food is gonna be alright in here. I should potentially just build 2 more beautifiers. As soon as I can. It's gonna take so long though. How long is this gonna take here? 7 turns, not an option. Now we should get these systems started. So first drone wet networks, then like the regular stuff. And then probably expand a little more. So here now we have 2 planets, that's great. And that makes the senior industrial infrastructure way more useful. Because these are all fertile and temperate. Which gives the maximum bonus you can get from this. So I'm even gonna do the public-private partnerships first. And then potentially the food improvement. We have a bit low manpower, that's alright, we can fix that pretty soon. Hackers are active, we found blue cap mold, where? What? I don't see any sign of blue cap mold. Alright, if I do another probe down here, we might find something Vodiani related. So those are done. We got the constellation. What's that constellation bonus? 15%. It only showed 15, I think, in the previous screen there. So, which system do I want? Neckar or Remmer? Forest, Snow, Barren, Barren. Not the greatest. Snow, Steps, Barren. It's honestly not much better. Slightly warmer maybe. And this is gonna be closer to the Hisho, so let's try to go for Neckar. Let's only pump 1 out for now. I don't think buying out will be an option here. I mean, I could try to go for this technology. This is actually one of the most interesting early games I've played in a while. You guys, do you have fleets in mind? Maybe just go away, okay?
You have another matter to discuss.
Yes, go away. They even did. Wow, nice. But yeah, they're not gonna do that for very long. All right. So now, since we do have, how are they called? Actually, only 1, but still, it makes sense to have this law active because that's gonna be a bonus after all, and you should always take bonuses when you can get them. Perfect. So yeah, we'll just continue to Neckar and try to get that system as well. How far along is he? 46 turns. Unless he buys it out, we're gonna be faster than him. Even if our ship is not there yet. Oh, also he has visitors. Vampiric visitors. Okay, they bought out Remor, so that means they should be very low on K for now. So we found, of course, the tedious trees and probably some vine. Oh no, Hyperion, right, I saw that appear. Stupid me. Tracking, yeah, it was detected, so we will not get that. It's gonna be tracked. And it's gonna be terrible because that means maybe our home system is gonna get locked up. I don't know if the pirates have the same effect as other empires, but yeah. So we should definitely have queued up stuff for at least 5 turns. So, Dust is not looking that great, but we will eventually get there. So since we now have a new planet colonized, we should shift our populations around. The Horatio are best on hot, and the Zavali doesn't matter, so we'll put them on Savannah because I think the output is better. 5-3-5-4 versus... actually not even. But it would give us a bonus from the anomaly, so let's put it here. Also, we're gonna need the sustainable farms and potentially the intensive cultivation as well, which we just unlocked. So you have another probe, which should go on... Should I actually do that? It might help them. Oh, that was good. High gravity, what did that do? Yeah, that crippled them. Not on the food side, but still. I think the approval doesn't even matter. And the production will certainly slow it down way more in case they manage to get the system done. So let's wait. I will not research the other one though, so maybe we should not just wait. I don't want to go to pirate base, that might be dangerous. Actually, let's just stay here then. I could discover further, but for now I think... Ooh, Nair would also be nice. I need to get this set up though. It's important. Yay, we finally got a population unit. Finally. And it was a Horatio, that's good. So I think, let's just do it. How bad can it be? That's, yeah, it's not more food, so that's fine. Reveals nodes, there were no nodes to be revealed. Also, oh, that's just the fleet that we already asked to leave came back. We can actually ask the Vodiani to not stay in our borders, but I think we don't have the influence for that.
To say what we are thinking.
Yeah, not quite. Because that would just not allow them to go through here at all. Unless they have already the ways to move there, but even then, I think they only saw those two systems. So, oh no, there's this one here, so they see the system. They can just still go there. Alright. A lot of things happening so early on. No. Alright, let's, yeah, the beautifier is gonna go down to Nair then. I mean, they had to be really offensive about it. I'd have done it the same. Oh, nice. We might actually want to build that fairly soon, because influence can be a problem early on, because we're growing population so quickly without having the ability to get more influence very quickly. So this is the standard stuff for the scavenged ram scoop engines, and we need to assign 2 hero level 4 as governor, which means I'm gonna need to buy a hero or get the one from the academy, which I'm not sure, maybe at around turn 30. So you're for now done for, but since I'm gonna go towards Nair, I should probably scout in that direction. Let's just study that stuff. Alright, I think this is a very interesting starting point. We're gonna have a lot of troubles with our neighbors. Also, they're growing way faster than us. That is a bit of an annoyance, but that's probably just a bonus they get from the difficulty setting. Because basically we're doing everything in our strength to grow as quickly as we can, right? If you have suggestions on what I might have done better in this opening scenario, just please let me know in the comments. But yeah, I think we're still in a good situation. We're gonna have to focus on military fairly soon, because the Hisho will get aggressive and they will try to kill us. Same goes for the Vodiani, so we need to be top-notch to defeat them or hold them back even. With that, thank you very much for watching. Come back next time, and goodbye.